you've been able to see X for about a year now. Have you been able to see flashes or maybe all the time of him being that five-star high-level recruit?
Yeah, I mean, when he, when he first came in here, you can tell how he's developed and how much he's gotten better. I think you see that every day he's out there. Every rep looks better than the last one, I think, from him. And so that's been good to see.
How are things different in front of you without 31 and 44 out there?
Yeah, I mean, you lose a couple of veteran linebackers. It's always tough, but we've got a couple guys that have been here for 5 years as well, with Jay Higgins, Kyler Fisher, and so they've been doing a great job, and hopefully they continue to do a great job going forward.
What's the next step for Cooper DeJean, you think?
Just kind of get better, I guess. He's another guy that can play multiple spots, and very athletic kid, and so every rep that he's out there too, he's just trying to get better himself. So,
what's the next level for the secondary? I mean, you're losing pieces, but you're also there's some guys coming back who were out for a year and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think for us it's the same thing. The standard's always been the same, and so no matter where you're at, whether you're 1 or 2 and you go in there, you've got to go out there and make a play to Coach Parker's liking, and so it really doesn't matter who's on the field. Coach Parker has the same standard set for everyone that's out there.
Jamari Harris made some big plays a couple years ago, especially in that against Kentucky in the Citrus Bowl, and then he was out for a year. What does he look like now out there? I mean, does he look like it's seamless or?
Yeah, he's moving very well, and I think the year off for him was also another time too where he could get a lot of mental reps, and sometimes getting the mental reps better than the physical reps. So that's kind of the key. That was the key for him, just kind of being on the sideline and seeing it in his head rather than being out there on the field.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you.
What's kind of the next step for you individually in this spring?
I'm just trying to get better in kind of all aspects. First and foremost, just getting guys on the right page communication-wise, but then just technique-wise, just getting out of your breaks faster. Getting to where you need to be, and so wrapping up tackles. Same stuff that we always preach.
What have you seen from Jackson lately?
Jackson
Rexroth.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's a guy that got moved to a different position, and so he has really developed there well at linebacker, and so he's just trying to get better himself, and hopefully he can continue. He had a nice role on special teams last year, and so hopefully he continues that this year.
Were you making the call? I can't remember. Getting old here. Were you making the calls in the secondary last year, or was that Kayvon?
It's kind of both of us too. So
is that kind of more on you now? Do you feel like that he's gone, or?
It's usually. At the end of the day, we're both making calls.
Okay.
No matter what's out there, and so it doesn't necessarily come down to one guy, but we just just have to be on the same page. So we're kind of making the same calls.
Yeah. So what's that? So I assume Xavier's getting a lot of those reps, right? At Strong.
Yeah, we're just trying to build great chemistry, and I think we've been doing that so far in the spring, and we're just going to try to carry it over to the summer and the fall.
How does his mental, he hasn't been here that long.
Mm-hmm.
So how does his mental growth been in the whatever he's been here, a year basically?
Yeah, it's been very well. I think what helped him too was kind of coming in a little bit early, and so to see him that first spring ball that we had with him here, mentally it's kind of a shock to come to a college program, especially like this, and try to learn that defense. And so your first semester here isn't always the best mentally, but you can tell he's been here for close to like a year and a half now, I want to say, and
January last year. Yeah.
So he's obviously developed very well mentally, and he's getting to a good spot.